Could Bittensor's DAO token really hit $1,000? Many are saying it's not a matter of if, but when. And a huge catalyst is looming in 2026, something called a supply shock that could send its price into the stratosphere. But what makes this event so different from anything we've seen before? Stick around, because we're about to dive deep into the mechanics of Bittensor and why this 2026 event could be a game changer for your portfolio. First things first, what exactly is Bittensor? Forget all the complicated jargon for a second. Imagine a giant global brain made of thousands of computers all working together. That's essentially Bittensor. It's a decentralized network where artificial intelligence models collaborate and compete. Instead of one company like Google or OpenAI controlling the best AI, Bittensor lets anyone contribute their AI model. If your model is useful to the network, you get rewarded with DAO tokens. Think of it like a free market for intelligence, where the best ideas rise to the top and get paid. This creates a powerful incentive for continuous innovation, making the entire network smarter and more capable every single day. The goal is to create a pure market for AI, owned and operated by its users, not a single corporation. This decentralized approach is what makes it so revolutionary. So, we have this incredible network that's constantly growing and improving. But what does this have to do with the price of DAO hitting $1,000? The answer lies in its tokenomics, specifically something called the halving and the concept of a supply shock. Now, if you've been in the crypto space for a while, you've probably heard of the Bitcoin halving. Every 4 years, the reward for mining a new block of Bitcoin is cut in half. This reduces the rate at which new Bitcoin enters the market, making it scarcer. Over time, as demand stays steady or increases, this scarcity tends to drive the price up. It's basic supply and demand. Bittensor has a similar mechanism, but with a unique twist. It also has a halving schedule. The total supply of TAO is capped at 21 million, just like Bitcoin. But here's where it gets really interesting. Bittensor's halvings happen much more frequently. Instead of every 4 years, a halving event occurs every time the circulating supply doubles. This creates a much faster reduction in the issuance of new DAO tokens. But the big event we're focused on, the one in 2026, is not just another halving. It's something much more significant. So, what is this supply shock? And why is the 2026 event so special? Let's break it down. A supply shock happens when the available supply of an asset suddenly and drastically decreases. With DAO, this isn't just about new tokens being created more slowly. It's about the fundamental structure of the network's rewards. Currently, the Bittensor network has a dynamic where both miners, the ones running the AI models, and validators, the ones checking the work, receive DAO rewards. This system is designed to bootstrap the network and incentivize participation in its early stages. However, around 2026, a major protocol change is set to occur. This is the key. The plan is to phase out the rewards for validators completely. All newly issued DAO will go directly to the miners, the people, and machines providing the actual AI intelligence. Think about the implications of this. Validators who currently hold a significant amount of TAO to participate in the network will no longer have a direct stream of income from validation rewards. What will they do? Many will likely have to buy DAO from the open market to maintain their stake and influence, or they might pivot to becoming miners themselves. This creates a massive shift in the market dynamics. On one hand, you have a huge group of network participants, the validators, who suddenly need to become net buyers of DAO instead of receivers. On the other hand, the miners, who are now receiving 100% of the emissions, are the primary source of new supply. This fundamentally changes the flow of tokens. The selling pressure from validators disappears and is replaced by buying pressure. This isn't just a gradual reduction in supply like a typical halving. It's a structural rerouting of demand. It's like flipping a switch that instantly increases the number of buyers while the number of sellers potentially decreases. This is the supply shock of 2026, and it's completely unique to Bittensor's design. Now, let's talk price. How could this supply shock push Dow to $1,000? It all comes down to a perfect storm of factors. First, you have the supply mechanics we just discussed. A drastic reduction in sell pressure, combined with a potential increase in buy pressure from former validators, creates an incredibly bullish environment. Second, we need to consider the demand side of the equation. By 2026, the artificial intelligence industry is projected to be exponentially larger than it is today. The demand for decentralized, uncensored, and highly capable AI will be immense. As Bittensor continues to grow its network of intelligent models, it will become an indispensable resource. Companies, developers, and even individuals will need TAO tokens to access the intelligence on the network. You won't just be buying a speculative asset. You'll be buying access to a powerful utility. Imagine needing to run a complex data analysis, generate creative content, or build an application powered by a global network of AI. You'll need DAO to pay for that computational intelligence. So, as the network becomes more powerful, its utility grows, and so does the fundamental demand for the TAO token. When you combine this exploding utility-driven demand with the powerful supply shock from the 2026 protocol change, you have a recipe for a massive price appreciation. $1,000 might seem like a high target now, but when you consider a market cap that would still be a fraction of today as major tech companies, it starts to look not just possible, but plausible. We're not just looking at a simple supply and demand chart here. We're looking at the tokenomics of a network that is designed to become the backbone of a new, decentralized AI economy. The price of DAO isn't just a reflection of speculation. It's a reflection of the collective intelligence of the entire network. As the network gets smarter, the value of accessing that intelligence goes up. The 2026 supply shock acts as a powerful accelerant to this entire process. It's a pre-programmed catalyst that aligns all incentives towards network growth and value accrual. So, what's the bottom line? While no one can predict the future with 100% certainty, the case for TAO reaching $1,000 by 2026 is compelling. It's built on a foundation of revolutionary technology, powerful tokenomics, and a pre-scheduled supply shock that is unlike anything else in the crypto market. The combination of a rapidly growing AI industry, increasing utility for the TAO token, and a dramatic shift in market dynamics creates a scenario where significant price growth is a very real possibility. This isn't just about hype. It's about understanding the fundamental mechanics of a network that could redefine the future of artificial intelligence. Of course, always remember that crypto is a volatile market. This is not financial advice, and you should always do your own research before making any investment decisions. But the Bittensor story is one that is too interesting to ignore. The technology is groundbreaking, and the economic model is fascinating. I hope this breakdown helped you understand the massive potential behind Bittensor and the upcoming 2026 supply shock. It's one of the most exciting projects in the space right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more content on cutting-edge crypto projects, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.